the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
Abusiafo yensa aka videos bi a free Parliament ene the Energy Ministry committee Parliament on the missing containers. Yebekaya the moment here NDC assuming office no missing containers by 1,000 and something ayera. And same time when somebody told you say almost found 2,000 plus. Now NPP MPs of Parliament say na John Jinapor or energy minister den niema na oya sabi ko be capture Ghana fo nyina say containers na yira e ma mu ye hu dede wo Ghana ha e ma ne capture say MPP fo na ye afei de mu containers na ye hu e do mu share committee o mu bisa na o say ono wan kada say containers ayira ana o say MPP MPC containers wo si ayira na adenti na afei de wo deny o si da bi na den or ti committee na beka che nse omunhu na de fan kwesi na ne e ade a MPP MPs no ma grele ne yie papa yonko ne ngofo videos no na yento a Nsem minority no e de toja
let's reconcile the figures to see what it means. I'm going to be very frank. There was a rush into the media to create a certain impression that something was done, something wrong had happened. That was it. Now we are being told that 2,600 something have been found at the same port. Let's.
Chairman, first of all, I think that we have to be consistent. He said, the ministers heard on TV already is that containers are miraculously missing. That's a very mischievous way of presenting the narrative. No. Let's face it. Then it makes it look like the minister went and said miraculously missing. No, you said that. Look, that's what that's the implication. No. Chairman, I'm minister and I'm a member of Parliament. Please, when you were speaking, I kept quiet and listening. No, please. But why didn't you marry the two? That you said that the minister is now sober. So what we heard on radio, no, that means I wasn't sober. Let me make it clear that I've always been sober. I've remained consistent. And I said that it's a committee report that was sent to me that 1,300 of the containers, when they couldn't find them, you can say they are missing. But if something is missing, you look for it. What is wrong with looking for missing containers? What is the problem? Let's even assume it's missing. Let's take it that they were missing. Or whatever. But if they can't find them, they are missing. If they were not missing, they would have found them. If it's missing, but you are saying you held a press conference and said they were not missing. You were categorical. And then that is it. So let it be so. Then what is the issue? Then where is the argument? There's no argument. Which means they were not missing. They were not missing. So what is it? No, let's even assume they were not missing. What is the issue? But then the narration is totally different now. It's different now. Let me see the argument. The committee brought a report. They told me that they couldn't find 1,300. The objective is to find every single container. For me, that is the most important thing, and not to engage in semantics. Semantics is not what will resolve the problem. What will resolve the problem is to account for every single container. Then two, Mr. Chairman, why did we get here? Who slept on the job and allowed that breach, such abuse, such misuse of state resources, that under your supervision, you are supposed to spend 900 and you go spending 8.3 billion. Not 1 year, but 2 years. We won't be here. That should be the focus. Under whose supervision did we see this rot? That you do everything through sourcing without recourse to public procurement authority? Ladies and gentlemen, this cannot be allowed to stand.
There is a news item on the front page of the Daily Graphic informing Ghanaians that the missing containers have been retrieved. Now, these are the words of Daily Graphic. First of all, the minority vehemently disagreeing with the position that it has been retrieved. Indeed, they were not missing. We are being told that the containers have suddenly been found at the same Tema port, as has been reported by the Daily Graphic. Now, if you recall, we were told that 2,491 containers, uncleared ones. This was an information from ECG to the minister, the new minister. The minister subsequently set up a committee to investigate these uncleared containers. It turned out, according to the committee, that out of the 2,491 containers that were uncleared, close to about 1,134 were missing, and these were the words of the minister. Subsequently, we saw videos of the minister in the company of some national security operatives raiding some companies, and we're told that these were part of the missing containers. Today, we've been told that a total of 2,637, twice the number that were missing, purportedly missing, have suddenly been found at the same temple. This is a very, very strange development, and we are calling on the minister to come clean with all the facts in relation to this particular missing containers. Indeed, if you recall, the then board chairman of the ECG, our leader, who is celebrating his birthday today, was called upon to virtually resign, and that he has superintended over the missing containers. Today we are being told by the same group of people that indeed the containers were not just missing, they just did not do their audits very well, and they've been found at the same Tema port that we're told were missing. So please, ladies and gentlemen, the position of the minority is that we are calling on the minister to appear before us in Parliament to give us a full brief of the entire details of what has transpired for the past 3 months when this same issue of missing containers appeared. But we have to make this position very clear that we vehemently oppose the headline from Daily Graphic that says that the containers have been retrieved. They have not been retrieved. They have been found. They were not missing, as per the publication from Daily Graphic. Thank you very much.
We define it, we tune it, and ensure that due diligence is done through the process so we have value for money.
And finally, we also have been told that probably the interference of political class could be blamed for some of these discrepancies. So, for instance, they are asking maybe an independent state institution must undertake the overhauling, the investigation, and the entire process. Is that a position you share, or because there is a political class that plays a critical role in the day-to-day running of, the critical power sector player like ECG, we really cannot do without the political players in this particular issue?
Well, if we choose to be disciplined, we can manage even the political interference. You interfere in the process to make it better, or you want to interfere to make it worse? That's what we need to direct our attention to. And we believe that that sort of interference has not bode well for ECG over the past decades. And earlier politicians ceased to meddle in the affair of ECG unnecessarily, the better for the power sector.
Nana Amwesi, the 7th, thank you so much for your time this evening. It's a pleasure talking to you.
Oh, I forget the name. Papa Nico for Taquano. And yet, ECG. Me say Ghana for NPP for now say a kwabe ne betwa fa to betwa sabotage NDC. The ECG nkwa ne be. Me ne wo kasa Medina da BI off. Is the go off by BI dum 2 hours 3 hours. Sa no mo de yes ni nyina ye nkrofo. Me say send ayi John Jinapor. Onya ayi no nam no ba bi onam no. Bola so no container wonya. Da ba bi onam. Me monya container ne hwehwe. National security. Correct. Onya ne dia ne say district managers ne officers ne ade no. on change some microphone na yes and this go be ye na o shada o for to be any baby yeah dum no 30 minutes ni aso no 2 hours do sa about 7 o'clock anyuma ye dum no e be so no 11
me free baby amete
sata no ada
be 11 omudum light me be e be 11 ye omudum e no pay ya omudum me ba kwa no mo nso ye ba na no me hu se Mustafa Gbande e kasa wo kasa omu ni challenge bi e sabotage
sabotage na sabotage wotwo na na ma wo na usu no banya na ataka fam na atibachi ye ne e de ne ha ai kekedi say so you fi ho e makwa nkwa chebetra ha ne wo fa so ne say so e manager enti mu aba na di dwumadie na hye mo nsa no e kwa be na be fa so sa district manager wanwa mo se sa nkrofo wa nyina e ma ne ma nkoso ye na na manya de keto o ayam yase betra microphone di only ECG abrekwa there's no challenge any ka obia bibia da na kwamni atena ho na microphone we yetima use ECG no mo ya 57 na ye ecosystem no no mo dey about 52 because SNDC 20 good years ewa ba mu na Ghana fa ntoma pafra dey say just microphone ya nanama on be say bibia minister Miss Rani Papa Omo na nimko adanta ni na yeso afra wo pem number e dey wo ya niama na nya ne yesi change niama na wo ya na I'm very happy.
This is the e-levy. You have introduced e-levy. Then you say that you run it through certificate of agency. Mr. Speaker,
honorable members,
the e-levy being introduced.
Honorable members, this is a house of record.
What is it?
Honorable members, this is a house of record. The bill introduced, which I have just referred, is energy sector levies bill.
E-levy.
So this is not electronic levy.
Mr. Speaker, with respect, allow the minority to have its say. You allowed the minister to speak. What is energy sector levy? Short form e-levy, is it not it? The energy. What is energy? Is it not E? How do you spell energy? Is it not capital E? The short form of the law, the levy, is e-levy. You are reintroducing e-levy. That's what you are doing. Reintroducing e-levy. And you are going to cut Ghanaians. Mr. Speaker, and you say under certificate of agency.
Yes, Honorable Minister for Interior.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I think the minority leader should know that as one of the leaders in the House, he must learn to respect the rules of the House. The Speaker, the way the minority leader keeps hijacking the floor, he rises, he doesn't make reference to any rule, he speaks out of rules, he just speaks. It's absolutely wrong, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to refer the House to Order 160, under which this business that was just concluded was done. 160. Mr. Speaker, with your permission, a sponsor may submit a bill to Parliament without publication in the Gazette, where the sponsor of the bill consider the bill to be of urgent nature. Mr. Speaker, the Speaker shall refer a bill to the appropriate committee for determination of the urgency or otherwise of the presentation and the first reading. Mr. Speaker, 3. Where the committee determines that the bill is of an urgent nature, the committee shall inform the House by a report. Where it is determined by the appropriate committee of the House that a particular bill is of an urgent nature, the provision of Article 106(13) shall apply, and the bill may be taken through all the stages in one day. Mr. Speaker, this is where my worry is. After you have referred this to your committee, reading 160, it does not give any other member any window of opportunity to just get up and speak about what has been referred. You can only wait and go to your committee make your argument at the committee. When the report comes, that's when you debate it. But Mr. Speaker, the way the minority leader is behaving, why is simply doing